Those text messages come right to my phone so I can ask Jenny with Cruise Planners in real time your travel questions. One that just came in, are there any cross-country rail trips by sleeper car deals available?
There are. Actually, Amtrak does a great job, and we work with them to build a package just for you. So they have some that are already prearranged to give you some ideas that they do that. And actually in Europe, great way to travel in Europe also. And one of my favorites for a cross country, not US, but Canada. The Canada rail system is amazing.
Where at in Canada would be good?
Well, my personal favorite is the Canadian Rockies, visiting Banff, Jasper. So amazing area up there.
Someone else wants to know, they're going to the Caribbean in July. They already bought their ticket a long time ago, but they want someone else to come now too. Is it cheaper to buy their other person's ticket right now or wait till closer to July?
No, they need to get it now. The problem is airlines have cut down on flights. And so they're actually even continuing to cut some just due to their shortages with pilots and crews. So they need to get it now because the flights are full and they're not going to probably get a very good price later.
How far in advance should we be booking these flights?
Air is a general rule. I suggest that you book your air for a domestic trip. You probably want to book your air about 75 to 90 days in advance. You can wait probably about 120 to 90 on an international flight. Weirdly enough, and a key point, since someone did just ask about Caribbean and Mexico and Canada are not considered international when it comes to flying. So if you're looking for the benefits of free luggage, an international discount or anything like that, you're not going to get those on looking for those destinations.
Speaking of free luggage, are there any tricks around avoiding luggage fees?
Really the only one is most flights will, if you can get it through security, and it's technically a carry-on size, if you get it to the gate, they will check it for you at the gate at no charge. But you have to lug it all the way through security and up to the gate.
So those discount flights, like Frontier and all of that, I heard that they actually measure your carry-on to make sure it fits. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And what you have to be aware of too is looking at those flights. And this is why I said earlier, I stick with the major airlines. Those airlines do not have enough routes, basically. So what happens is, let's say there's a maintenance issue or weather or anything like that that causes your flight to be delayed or canceled. They may not have another one even that day, sometimes 2 or 3 days. There are airlines that only run itineraries like maybe twice a week. So if you are trying to get somewhere, you could very easily miss your trip altogether.
So definitely don't take them if you're connecting with another airline later on.
Yeah, definitely not. The other thing to keep in mind too is, while we're talking about air, is people will see stuff online and you have to be careful. Is it, for one that I see all the time, is a layover in New York. But be careful that it's not bringing you into maybe JFK and sending you back out of LaGuardia. That's a tough connection. It's almost impossible, quite honestly, but it is a legal connection within the airline.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is. And then also they will see something, if you ever see something that says no checked bag, or you can't check your seat or choose a seat, what that usually is, it's called a basic economy seat, a basic economy ticket. That actually comes with very, very strict restrictions, meaning that you technically do not have a seat on that flight. You have the opportunity, but if that flight is oversold, you are the very first to get bumped and you have no recourse whatsoever.
It's none, period.
None.
Wow.
No. I've seen it happen when flights are oversold these days, and they intentionally do it. And then, especially if you have a large family, maybe 3 of you can go and the others cannot. So it's worth the little tiny bit extra to get a full, they call them main cabin seats now.
What if you have basic economy, but you pay a little bit extra to select your seat? Does that guarantee you a spot?
It does not.
Okay, well that's good to know. Definitely watch out for that. Keep sending in your questions. One just came in about solo travel. We're going to talk about that on the other side of this break.